Thank you for joining me in my study. We've been thinking about whether an expressivist theory of punishment is incompatible with penal substitution. And I suggested last time that if expressivism is indeed incompatible with penal substitution, then the penal substitution theorist is simply at liberty to reject the expressivist theory of punishment. But is it in fact the case that expressivism is incompatible with penal substitution? This is far from clear. Indeed, I think that those who claim that penal substitution is incompatible with an expressivist theory of punishment have fundamentally misunderstood the expressivist theory of punishment. According to expressivism, harsh treatment, in order to count as punishment, must carry with it a stigma of condemnation or censure. But it is no part of expressivism that condemnation or censure needs to target the person who is punished. On the contrary, Joel Feinberg, who originated this expressivist theory, says that what the condemnation or censure targets is what the criminal did. The act of wrongdoing is condemned or censured. Or alternative, one could say that the condemnation or censure is directed toward the person who actually did the wrong. And in either of these two cases, expressivism is fully compatible with penal substitution. When God punishes Christ, he need not condemn or censure Christ, but he can censure the sins, the crimes for which Christ is punished, or he can censure or condemn those who carried out those sins. They are under God's condemnation until Christ pays that punishment for their sin. So, ironically, it turns out that an expressivist theory of punishment is in no way incompatible with penal substitution. Rightly understood, a penal substitution theorist can wholly embrace an expressivist theory of punishment and maintain that God punished Christ for our sins.